Got a whole county full of them ghosts. Off on the phone, hey, it's just for Beulah County. Yeah, right on your head like a bounty. Said I'm from Beulah, they know I'm from Beulah, so let me just go talk about my surroundings. Shout out them Eagles that's out in Geneva, them Lakers, oh yeah, that's Palmerton and Valley. We from the football chasing these goals. If you in the way, you get taken out proudly. And Jefferson soaring with Falcons. Said that you working, you ain't really working. You see that we working, our hands got a callus. Putting in reps till we moving some mountains. Edgewood got warriors, they won't allow it. Me, I bleed green and gold, they know defeating those dragons who run the whole city. You wildin'. And they really bout it, yeah. And next we gon' go to Grand Valley. Work like a horse and don't show no remorse. So opponents keep coming, we stack them and pile them, yeah. And kinda I flooded with Spartans. As soon as they pull up on game day, we park them. Cause we number one in that spot, ain't a bargain. Man, shout out St. John, they be ballin' like Harden. This for the football. This for the football. This for the football.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Gonna do a quick drop in with everybody because this weekend, just about 24 hours away from the biggest football event of the summer. It's the 4th annual Ashtabula County Football Combine. We're going back to Lakeside this year. We've got some of the best athletes in the county all going to be competing this weekend in NFL-style combine events. That's your 40-yard dash, the 185-pound bench. We've got the med ball throw, the shuttle run, the vertical, the broad jump. Everything that you would see at an NFL combine, we're going to have it right here in Ashtabula like we always do. I wanted to jump on here really quick, and let me make sure we've got sound before I keep going. All right, we're good. I just wanted to jump on here really quick tonight and give you guys a couple updates and a couple heads up about what we are looking at this weekend. As you know, last weekend was supposed to be the Emilio Parks basketball classic at Lakeside Gymnasium. That got rescheduled due to that national global outage. So that event has been rescheduled to this weekend, and that's going to be at Lakeside in the gymnasium. So there are going to be a lot of people at Lakeside this weekend. I am hoping a lot of people for my event as well as that the basketball event too. So I wanted to get on here and really let you guys know you're going to want to get there a little bit early. Probably the closer to 9 o'clock you get there, the better. That's going to, make sure you've got the parking and you don't have to walk a mile. The one good thing is Lakeside parking actually has more than enough to sustain the amount of people that come. Even if we pack the stadium and we pack the gymnasium on Saturday, there's going to be plenty of places to park. They've done a really, really good job of having a huge parking area. A couple other things before I jump on here. Like I said, this is going to be kind of a quicker show. I just wanted to give you guys some updates. I want to send a huge shout out to the sponsorships that we had for this year's combine. We had 4 local business owners that jumped in and decided they wanted to help and continue these events, and they deserve all of your patronage and all of your support as well for helping and supporting me. I would definitely want you to help them out as well. One of them, this shirt right here, Coastal Drilling Supply, one of our sponsors this year, along with Torado Landscaping and Snow Plowing, Ashtabula County Nursing and Rehabilitation, as well as Kinetic. So those are the 4 sponsors we got this year. I'm very, very thankful. These sort of events can't happen without the sponsors and without people from the community kicking in. Nothing's free out here. So all of those things help take care of the expenses and make sure that we can continue doing this for the 4th year in a row. It seems like, just yesterday was the first time we had ever done it, got all these teams out there. It's going to be fun. We've got some new events that we're bringing in this year. We've got an event that we are bringing back this year. So we are going to do a 7-on-7 tournament. We're bringing that back. We did that a couple years ago and it went very, very well. With the OHSAA kind of loosening the reins on the 7-on-7, we're taking advantage of that. It's not just going to be any 7-on-7 though. This is going to be a tournament. It's going to be a single elimination tournament. We've got 5 teams that are going to be participating in this year's tournament. that I know of right now. That number could change. It could grow. We'll see. We'll see how it goes on Saturday. But right now, we got 5 for sure that are going to be participating in this one. It's a single elimination. The first 2 games are going to be from 40 yards. So just like you would see at any other 7-on-7 tournament, it's going to be from 40 going into your own end zone. And then for the championship game, we're going to do it from the 20 going all the way across the field for 80 yards. We're going to try and open it up and make it really, really fun. I want to send a huge shout out to Rob Simpson over at Play All Awards right here on Main Avenue. Jumping in, getting these awards together like he has done since the very beginning of this. He does a phenomenal job. If you guys out there, all you little league coaches, all of you cheer coaches, soccer, cross country, anybody who needs to get awards, whether it's placards, trophies, what have you, go over to Play All Awards right here on Main Avenue. They're going to do a fantastic job. He always does the best job that can be done. Every award we've ever given out has been beautiful. The craftsmanship has been great, and the pricing is right on point where it should be. Him taking care of, our local kids, we got to take care of him as well. He's been a staple on Main Avenue right here in Ashtabula for as long as I can remember, and I could not be any more, proud to be working with somebody like that. He's been helping me since the very beginning. So shout out to Rob Simpson. I also want to send a huge shout out to Giant Eagle right here in Ashtabula. Giant Eagle taking on a sponsorship, but taking on a donation. They are going to be donating cases of water for these athletes to have during the event. As I said, nothing is free in this world. We got to pay for everything. So all of those donations are very, very much appreciated. I can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate those things. There is still time if your business or you just as a person, as a family, if you guys would like to donate any sort of water, sports drinks, those sort of things to the combine, I would love to take them in and give them to the kids. There's going to be plenty of stuff there. We're going to make sure nobody goes without water. Everybody's going to stay hydrated. We'll have plenty of options out there, but with these kids, hydration is a key. It is going to be warm on Saturday. The preliminary forecast right now is about 85 degrees. Now, I can tell you from somebody who has spent a lot of time down there with coaches and doing these events that it's going to be about 10 degrees hotter in that stadium than anywhere else in the city. So if we're talking a high of 85, it's going to feel like it's 90 degrees out there. So one of the biggest and most important things to me, as well as the coaches, is obviously always those players' safety. So we're going to do our very best to make sure that these kids have, water and are staying hydrated. They are working with some of the best of the best. We've got the best coaches in the area out here running these drills, making sure these kids are getting better. And that's really one of my favorite things about the entire event. It's the fact that we have kids from every part of Ashtabula County coming together and getting better. It's really, really going to be a very fun event. Terry Shatter, shouts out to Sammy. Thank you again. This is it's been a dream of mine for years and years. That's why it is 100% a labor of love. This is something that as somebody who went to Lakeside, played football, played various other sports, they always talk about, man, I wish we had this when I was around. Well, instead of just sitting on that thought, that's why I did this, because these kids deserve it. It's something that I hope they're going to be able to remember for years and years to come. That brings me to the next point. These events are very, very fun. These kids are going to go out there and they're going to show it. The 40-yard dash is always a blast to watch. The bench press has become the main event at the combine. Who is going to get the most reps? And I can tell you right now that our current record still stands 30 reps. Lakeside's Sammy Petro, couple years back, I know he's not that old, a couple years back, breaks that record or sets that record. Nobody has come. The closest we've gotten is 27. Are we going to break that record this year? Could it be staying in the same family? That's one of those things I'm really, really looking forward to. I can tell you right now, I've had coaches reach out already. Hey, what's the record? Because that's what they're shooting for. I can't wait to see who's going to come out there. I mean, it's 185 pounds. We're not doing the 225 because, these are high school kids. But 185 pounds, lifting that more than 30 times is absolute torture on your body. And these kids go out there and do it. I remember when the record was set a couple years back, watching the crowd around this young man, the coach right on top of him telling him, you got it, you got it. And everybody in that circle, whether they were wearing green and gold, red and silver, blue and navy, maroon and gold, blue and white, it didn't matter what color they were wearing, red and black, everybody was rooting for this kid to go out there and essentially set the bar. And he did that. And we're going to see if this year that's going to be broken. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to. The 40-yard dash every year is highly, highly competitive. We're fresh off of track season. It's not been that long since some of these kids who, essentially owned the record in the 40. It's not been that long since these kids were facing each other on the track. We're going to get to see who's been putting in that work. Who has gotten faster? Is that going to be another award? I'll tell you what, we've got a kid that's won that award 2 years in a row. Can he go for the Jordan three-peat? Can he get the Bulls three-peat this year? Or is somebody else going to come back and take that crown? Last year, we don't just give out individual awards. This is a team sport. We are, football is a team sport. So we look at the teams and we take averages. So what team this year in Ashtabula is going to have the most repetitions on the bench? So it doesn't matter if you get over 30. It matters more. Did your entire team at least get a couple reps on the bench? Are you guys going to take home the traveling trophy of most reps at the combine, the strongest school in the county? It doesn't stop at just the bench press. It's also in the 40-yard. We take the average for the team 40-yard dash. We take all the guys who ran and we average it out. The team with the lowest time is the fastest team in the county for the combine. Last year, that team, I think it was a little bit of a surprise to some people, but not necessarily me, was Pymatuning Valley. I think people look at a team like Pymatuning Valley and you look at these big, strong kids who, you look at their play style, right? They're going to run it right down your throat. They're going to be on your quarterback before he can say hi. They expect them to be a little bit slower. Those kids can flat out run. Have you ever been on the track out in PV? Those kids can run. They get it done. Is somebody going to take that over this year? That's another one of the storylines that I can't wait to see unfold. But you guys are going to get a chance to see this right along with me on Saturday. The gates are going to open up at 9 o'clock. We'll be running from 9 o'clock till right around 2:30, 3 o'clock, depending on how long the 7-on-7 as well as the lineman challenge is going to take. And for those of you who have not seen what a lineman challenge is, 7-on-7 is fun. It is, the 7-on-7 is the fastest athletes versus the fastest athletes go out there. Who can sling it? Who can run? The lineman challenge is one of the most intense events you're going to see. It is brute strength. It is individual gumption. It is who wants it more. You line these kids up, whether it's a tire pull, whether it's a tug of war, whether it's a one-on-one, get to the quarterback, or one-on-one, keep him off the quarterback. That lineman challenge has been absolutely phenomenal. I'm so excited to get that added onto the event docket this year. Just from the 7-on-7s that I went to this year, it has been an absolute blast. But the biggest thing is I'm asking for the community and the support of the community at this one. $5 at the gate. We don't offer there's no senior discount, student discount, anything like that. We've always kept that $5 price point, very low. It's $5 to get in. You can bring cash. We're going to have Cash App available. There'll be a QR code for that. There's going to be a Venmo code there available. So as many ways as you can possibly pay, that's how we're going to have it available. Cash, digital, you name it. We're going to make it. It'll be available for you to come out and, catch a great event, but also support these kids. the funding that we make from this event that we've had 4th year in a row now, all that goes to funding the event for next year. It takes care of the awards. It offsets any other awards, all the other events we're trying to get done, all the other things we're trying to do, whether it's scholarship or what have you. This is what funds it. So, I'm asking you guys as a community, I'm asking anybody who is interested in seeing football. It's going to be a great Saturday for football. Come on down to Lakeside High School. Check out some of these kids who are going to be some of the best athletes you are going to see. There are some elite guys competing in this one this year. It's a wide open competition. I know that there are some kids this year that maybe had some trouble on the bench last year that are already looking to go right after it. If they can't get 30, they're going to try and get 10. They're going to try and beat their record from last year. It's one of the best things about doing this annually and watching a kid who maybe comes in as an undersized freshman and developed that taste. You know what I mean? There was blood in the water. They figured out, man, football is awesome. I'm going to work my tail off watching that freshman turn into a sophomore and get better, and that sophomore turn into a junior and get better. And now this year, for the first time, there are going to be some kids who have participated in the combine their entire high school career. From their freshman year to their senior year, they have been a part of it. We got our first full 440 Sports Show combine class coming through this year. Could not be more excited about this. But again, I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. I want to do a quick recap on some of the things going on this weekend. 2 events at Lakeside. So when you get down there, try to get down there early. If you can't get down there early, that's okay. There is going to be plenty of parking. There's going to be the Emilio Parks Classic. That's going to be going on in the gym. And we're going to have the Ashtabula County Combine going on the football field. 2 great events in a beautiful, beautiful facility. If you've never been to Lakeside, this is a great time to come check it out. You're going to get to see these world-class facilities that these kids right here in Ashtabula have access to. It's one of the most beautiful football fields in all of Ohio. The gym is beautiful as well. So make sure you come on down. It's just $5 the gate, to get in for the combine event. I'm not 100% sure what the cost is for the Emilio Parks Classic. I'm sure it's going to be reasonable. Again, over at the combine, cash, Venmo, Cash App, whatever, however you can pay, we can take it. It'll work. Really, really looking forward to seeing how this one is going to go. I'm getting more and more excited. I'm telling you, we're just a little bit over 24 hours away from this one. I just picked up the shirts. The shirts look great this year. We've got a different color. Make sure you come out and check out some of this stuff. And if you are interested in any sort of donation of food or financial, whatever it is, I would love to talk to you. Please message me. Everything and anything helps to keep these events going on. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. We got, hold on. We got Czar Triplin jumping in here. He's a wide receiver for the Lakeside Dragons. He's saying, let's get that work. The Dragons are ready. And that's a young man right there who, if you're, he follows us on our social medias. We follow him. This is a young man out there getting the work done, taking it all over the place, all the way down to ATL, whatever it is. You got 7-on-7s. This kid is getting work done. This is a kid I think you're going to be hearing his name when we get to the big show on Friday nights. He's done a lot of work, and I can't wait to see how much of that work is going to pay off. We got another coach jumping in here. It's Kevin Crockett jumping in the building. Middle school has a 7-on-7 at Edgewood tomorrow. So a preview Battle of the Bridge, the junior high edition, 7-on-7. You want to get out there for that because the high schools for both of those teams are very, very talented. These youngsters are ballers. These kids, and the rivalry is real, and the rivalry, it has already begun between those two kids. You've got that team over there and the team across the bridge. They don't say the names. They can't stand each other, when it comes to be on the field, and they're coached by 2 great guys. So again, middle school at Edgewood tomorrow, there's going to be a middle school 7-on-7. So get your taste of football and then come back out on Saturday, right over to, Lakeside. $5 at the gate is going to get you in. You're going to get to see all these kids compete at a very, very high level. And all of that money is going to help continue these events to happen. The awards, the scholarships, everything that, we're trying to do over here at the 440 Sports Show to, bring Ashtabula athletics to the forefront. That's what this is, the big event. This is the big kahuna. This is the one that gets everything going. So your support will be very much needed. Get out there tomorrow. Another way to support is to share the post, share the streams, get to talking amongst each other. The more people that know, the more support. I think that if we can get everybody out there, this could be the event of the summer. And I would love nothing more than that. Come out here, and you've got kids, from Ashtabula to Orwell to PV. You've got, Grand Valley, St. John, Edgewood. The whole crew is going to be there this weekend right here at Lakeside High School. So I hope to see you guys all there. If you have any questions, reach out to me. If you have any donations, reach out to me. Anything can help. We'd love to get some more, sports drinks type of things. Water is always great. Everything we can get to help these kids have a great day is always very, very helpful. I want to send a huge shout out to the Ashtabula Area City Schools Athletic Department for allowing us to have the event there this year. Really, really excited to showcase the facilities and all the work that they've done in there. So that's what we got tonight, folks. I don't see any more comments, so that's probably going to do it. One more time, guys. Saturday at 9 a.m. Lakeside. We'll be going from 9 to right around 2:30, 3 o'clock, depending on how long the 7-on-7 and lineman challenges are going to take. It's going to be an absolute blast. I want to send a huge shout out to the sponsors that got involved: Coastal Drilling Supply, Ashtabula County Nursing and Rehabilitation, Kinetic and Torado Landscaping and Plowing. Make sure you guys go check out these guys' pages. If you need, plow work done, if you've got, your internet needs, go to Kinetic. I can tell you right now, your internet needs are going to be met at Kinetic. I am a Kinetic customer. It's lightning fast and it's a beautifully priced internet. I've never had any issues with it. Obviously, landscaping and plowing, you want to go over to Torado, and any of your drilling needs, you're going to want to go Coastal. These are the people who have, plugged in and dug into your company. So we need to dig into them as well. We need to support them as well. It's big time. It's all about, everybody talks about shop local, shop local. This is the chance to do it. I'm also local. So if you've got a chance, come on out and support us. If you have a donation, reach out. I'd love to talk to you. It's going to be a great Saturday. I can't wait to see you all there. Let's have a great one. And let's see, are the records going to get broke this year, or are they going to stand? We're going to find out on Saturday right here in Ashtabula. My name is Sam Torres, and as with all things, this is for the 440.
This for the 440. This for the 440. For the city and the back roads, got a whole county full of them ghosts. All from the 440 and that goes. Hey, it's just for Beulah County. Yeah, right on your head like a bounty. Said I'm from Beulah, they know I'm from Beulah, so let me just go talk about my surroundings. Shout out them Eagles that's out in Geneva, them Lakers, oh yeah, that's Palmerton and Valley. We from the 440 chasing these goals. If you in the way, you get taken out proudly. And Jefferson soaring with Falcon. Said that you working, you ain't really working. You see that we working, our hands got a callus. Putting in reps till we moving some mountains. Edgewood got warriors, they won't allow it. Me, I bleed green and gold, they know defeating those dragons who run the whole city. You wildin', and they really bout it. And next we gon' go to Grand Valley. Work like a horse and don't show no remorse. So opponents keep coming, we stack them and pile them. Yeah, and Connie got flooded with Spartans. As soon as they pull up on game day, we park them. Cause we number one in that spot, ain't a bargain. Man, shout out St. John, they be ballin' like Harden. This for the 440. This for the 440.